Yeah, you don't even sit because you moved in on the slide.
Nah, he's strategic. He's setting guys up. He been boxing since a little kid, just like I've been boxing since a little kid. And you can tell, like, with the experience. Even with his last fight with Frank Martin, you can see Frank Martin was more so an amateur. Like, the experience he got is not on the level of, like, Tank.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis is one of the most dangerous knockout artists in boxing today. His speed, power, and precision have made him a must-watch fighter. But his upcoming bout against Lamont Roach has fans and analysts divided. Some say it's a calculated business move, a mismatch designed to pad his record, while others believe Roach is the toughest opponent Tank has faced in years. But before we dive into the controversy, let's take a look at Tank's intense training routine and why he believes no one at 135 pounds can stop him.
Stop closing up and let it go. Keep turning, step around. Keep turning.
Unlike most fighters who wake up at dawn to hit the road, Tank takes a different approach. He starts his day late, waking up around 11 a.m. But once he's up, it's all about focus. He immediately hydrates with 1 liter of water before beginning his morning routine.
Stop closing up and let it go. Keep turning, step around. Keep turning.
Instead of jumping straight into heavy workouts, he starts with 15 minutes of stretching and light yoga, a practice that helps with flexibility and prevents injuries, something many fighters overlook. What sets Tank apart isn't just his natural talent, but his commitment to eliminating distractions. While some fighters split time between training and personal life, Tank isolates himself in a private camp house, shutting out everything that could take his mind off boxing. No partying, no late-night outings, just training, eating, and sleeping. This level of dedication proves he's not taking any opponent lightly, no matter what the critics say. Once he's warmed up, the real work begins. Tank's training is built around speed, power, and endurance. He starts with shadowboxing for 3 rounds, refining his technique and sharpening his reflexes. Footwork drills follow, quick pivots, lateral movement, and explosive steps designed to keep him unpredictable in the ring. Then comes jump rope 15 minutes straight. This isn't just about conditioning. It builds rhythm, timing, and coordination. The speed bag and double-end bag help sharpen his accuracy and hand speed, ensuring that every punch he throws lands exactly where he wants it. And of course, there's the heavy bag. 3-minute rounds with only a 1-minute rest in between, where Tank unleashes his full power, conditioning his body to throw knockout punches deep into the later rounds. But training isn't just about offense. Tank spends hours working on his defense, head movement, counterpunching, and timing, under the watchful eye of his longtime coach, Calvin Ford.
My hands, before I go see Tank, I gotta get shots in my hands. I gotta make sure my hands is right, because I don't dumb him down with his punches. I let him do it, you know what I'm saying? And he get to go, you all right? Yeah. But work. I just feel sorry for the guys that really push the button.
Practices slipping punches by millimeters, ensuring he can evade incoming shots while staying in position to strike back. Ford's training style focuses on explosiveness and agility, tailoring every session to maximize Tank's ability to close the distance and land devastating combinations. While Tank's training follows a strict routine, other fighters have, let's just say, more unorthodox methods. Recently, Tyson Fury made headlines when he claimed to use a rather unusual method to boost his testosterone levels, something we won't go into detail about here. When Tank was asked about it, his reaction was priceless. He laughed and shook his head, saying that rather than boosting a fighter's strength, something like that would only make them weaker. His response quickly went viral, with fans joking about the contrast between Fury's approach and Tank's laser-focused training. But funny moments aside, the focus soon shifted back to the real question: how prepared is Tank for his next fight, scheduled for March 1st, 2025, at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn?
Tank all day, baby. Tank all day. Easy work. Easy work. My money goes to it.
This fight has more history than most people realize. Long before Tank became a star, he faced Lamont Roach twice in the amateurs and lost both times. That's right, Roach holds not one but 2 wins over Tank from their early days. And while amateur fights don't always predict professional success,
Was it so easy when he fought Frank Martin?
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter.
Roach believes those wins prove he has the tools to beat Tank again. Roach has been vocal, saying this isn't just another payday for him. He truly believes he's Tank's biggest challenge yet. He spent years working his way up the ranks, and now he finally has a shot at one of the most feared punchers in the sport. Not everyone is sold on this matchup. Some believe it's less about competition and more about business.
One in the camera, start running probably like, it's different times. I might don't feel like running in the morning. I might run at night. It all depends what fit you. Like, I run in the morning. If I don't, I run at night. Train probably like 2 or 3. If I want to do something again, I train at night. Or I run, and that'll be it. But when I'm in camp, I really don't go outside. Like, it's hard for me to go outside, so I just be in the gym and home. That's it. Like, I don't go.
Critics argue that Tank should be fighting the top names at lightweight or super lightweight, like Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, or Teofimo Lopez. Instead, he's facing a fighter who many feel is undersized for the division. Boxing analyst Showbiz the Adult didn't hold back, calling the fight a mismatch. Even Stephen A. Smith chimed in, saying, Roach is too small for this fight, but Roach fired back, pointing out that Tank isn't a particularly big 135-pound fighter either.
And lastly, Stephen A., last name I, of course, want to throw your way is Gervonta Davis. I know you believe in his skills.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
What do you think of his fight with Roach? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I think Roach is too small.
Uh-huh.
I think Roach is too small. And that's my issue. I'm not questioning the skill set or anything like that. But it was similar to Frank Martin. You know what I mean? This guy comes in there and you got 18 fights. And I remember watching that pre-fight press conference when he was annoying Gervonta Davis so much and he cussed by accident.
He believes size won't be the deciding factor. Skill and strategy will. Roach isn't backing down from the criticism. He insists he's not stepping into the ring just to collect a check. He's coming to win. His move to 135 pounds was always part of his plan, despite still holding a 130-pound title. To him, this isn't a reckless jump in weight. It's a long-term strategy to challenge himself against the best.
Obviously, Tank isn't the biggest 135-pounder. Everybody fights is damn near bigger than him. I think the only person that was smaller than him was Pitbull. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just in height and stature. He was, technically bigger than Tank too.
He's confident that his past wins over Tank mean something. While both fighters have evolved since their amateur days, Roach believes his style still gives Tank problems. His speed, defensive skills, and ability to frustrate opponents could be key in pulling off an upset. Rising star Floyd Schofield had some words of advice for Tank. Stay off social media and lock in.
Me personally, no, because I don't know what Lamont Roach and his team are working on. I don't want to, down the man, because who knows, maybe he might shock the world. It's not on us to decide. I mean, boxing is a one-shot sport. Anything can happen. Nobody's invincible from getting knocked out. So, I mean, Tank better stay off Twitter. He better worry about his opponent. So, that's all I got to say. But in my opinion, Tank should win, but you never know.
Schofield knows that in boxing, overconfidence can be dangerous. If Tank takes Roach lightly, he could end up in a much tougher fight than expected. He also pointed out that boxing is unpredictable. Upsets happen all the time, and the moment a fighter assumes they've already won, that's when they get caught. Schofield isn't saying Roach will definitely win, but he's warning Tank not to overlook him. This fight is shaping up to be more than just another title defense. It's a test of Tank's discipline, Roach's legitimacy, and whether this matchup is as one-sided as people think. The debate is raging. Is Tank picking an easy fight, or is Roach truly his toughest opponent yet? Will Roach prove everyone wrong and pull off an upset, or will Tank's knockout power end the fight before Roach even has a chance? One thing's for sure, all eyes will be on the Barclays Center on March 1st. But what do you think? Is this a competitive fight, or just another easy win for Tank? Let us know in the comments below. Okay guys, for the best updates on boxing news, moments, events, and actions, subscribe to Knockout Updates and turn on notifications to never miss out on quality content, and check out our other videos. Until next time, peace out.